Hello everyone, Amy with Campbell Creations, and today we are making bracelets using Dollar Bead Box October 2024. So we're going to be making a few bracelets today, and let's get going on them. I'm excited. So the first one is going to be a triple strand, and I've made one of the strands. We're going to have two identical strands here, and then we'll have our focal strand. And I was wanting to pull in from the Dollar Bead Box these beautiful little square beads. We have these beautiful crystally little aqua bicones. We have these, and these I just love. So here's what started this was this, and this. That's what started this design. And just the color that's in here, it's the same as what is, that, see how that light catches in there? See how that light catches? And it's a little bit of that kind of green gold. So it's the same thing in these. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that's the things I'm pulling in from the box. And I went ahead and made some dangles to go on this bracelet because we have a few bracelets to make and I'm trying to be conscious of timing. Let's see if I can not talk so much during this one so that we can stay good on timing. So what I pulled in from my stash is I have some of these little rondelle discs, and these are picture jasper. I've went through them and pulled out all of the ones that were this tan color because that's the color I was looking for in them. And I have some Amazonite chips. Amazonite chips! So we're gonna pull some Amazonite chips in here, and I have these from my stash. And then I've went ahead and made our leather closure. And I've made this a few times with you guys. All you do is here I have about a 7.5-inch piece of 1.5 millimeter leather, and I made an overhand knot at the tip. I gave some space and did an overhand knot at the bottom. All it is. That's all it is. And look at this beauty. This came from Auntie's Beads, and I just love this lobster claw clasp. So we're going to be incorporating that. I have a mix here of jump rings. These I get from Bead Box Bargains, and I have some antique bronze clamshell connectors, and I think that catches us up. And here is the series that it doesn't catch us up. I have some little drucks that was in my stash, these little tan drucks that I pulled in. So what we're going to do here is one of the strands is a druck, and then it's one of those little green beads. Gosh, they're beautiful. What are they called? Let's see. That's going to make me crazy. It came in the bag. So in the bag, it is... Let's see. Crystal topaz with lavender. That's what it has to be. Crystal topaz with lavender. Just beautiful. Beautiful stuff. So I have one of those on each side of that bicone. So it's just a druck, one of those topaz beads, bicone, topaz, druck, all the way through. So I'll throw together that second strand here in a second, but let's talk about our focal strand. So I'm wanting to pull kind of all of that in, and it's going to be surrounding these three beauties here. And it's hard to see where their hole is. There's his hole. So on either side of this, I think I'm going to do one of our topaz beads. So topaz bead, and then we'll follow that up with one of the picture jasper, and we'll do 3 of our little Amazonite. I have to put these chips in my palm. I tell ya, it's terrible trying to pick them up on the bead mat. But we don't have very many of them in here. But I love my chip beads. So let's do the other side and we'll see how that series looks. Let's see if I can do it. One. This just totally made a liar out of me. That's okay. I'll be a liar. So this is what we're looking at. That's beautiful. Now you can see those colors mesh. And that's so cool. Love it. Love it. Love it. So then we're going to grab another one of these, one of our beautiful check glass squares, and another one of these. Yes, yes, that is nice. One, two, three. Love it. I just love bracelets. I absolutely love bracelets. Oh yes, see, nice. That meshes up really well. And I should have just enough out here. I counted them, so I should have just enough, and then we can talk about this closure and close it all up, and good stuff. So I'm just going to do a drop, one of these topaz beads, bicone, topaz, and druck. We'll just do that series. Super cute. It's pouring here right now. We've had very fall-like weather this past handful of days. We've had some real storms too. Actually, I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like the rest of the week. I haven't even checked. But today I just plan on recording. Just recording. It's one of those dreary days anyways. You don't really want to get out. And my hair is straight right now. And so if I got out, it would just turn curly. My hair is naturally curly. Here's the thing though. Here's what's crazy. My hair was always growing up stick straight and very thick and full. And as a teenager, you know, back then, we're talking late 80s and early 90s, right? So big hair. So I would get a perm. And one of my mom's friends would come over to the house and perm my very long hair because I always had very long hair. And I tell you, when I was pregnant with my second child, my beautician said, "You have curly hair coming in on the underneath of your hair." And I said, "Well, it's been frizzy underneath there." And she was like, "Well, it's coming in curly under here." And do you know, ever since then, my hair has grown in curly. Isn't that so strange? You know, they say strange things happen when you're pregnant with hormones, but my oh my. So I have naturally curly hair now. All right, so we're going to close these guys off. Isn't this just beautiful? I love this. I love this. So we're going to close each of these guys off. I have my clamshell connectors. Let's grab some of these. We'll do this first one together, and on the other ones, I'll skip you guys through this closing up part. That way it helps with video time. I need a bead bug. There he is. That way it helps on time and you're not seeing the same little thing, same little part over and over. I just bead bugged the bead mat. But even though my hair's naturally curly now, it straightens really nicely. But if it gets wet or if it's too humid, it wants to be curly again. So I made this to about 5 inches, I believe. It should be because of the way I'm doing this closure. Let's see. Yeah, 5. So with the way I'm doing this closure, it's going to gobble up about 1.25 inches. Oh my gosh, I hope I was in frame, you guys. My bracelets, as hard as I try, they always end up being just a little bit, not always, but they end up being just, see, I didn't make sure this one had movement. See how tight it is? It'll be okay, but it's pretty tight. I was talking. That's why we wrap it up. That's why you should wrap it up, Amy. So we'll just slide this on. Grab our crimp tube, come to the tip top. Squeeze him really well. So someone has left their dog outside in the rain, and he is barking nonstop, and I feel terrible for him. I wish I had that neighbor's number. I'd call him, be like, hey, did you know? All right, so for this one, we're going to wrap it up in my hand. I'm going to get my setting here, then I'm going to pull it as I squeeze. So that makes sure there's no extra spacing, but it still gives movement. See, I can move it. And the other one is limited. Okay. Trim that off a little bit more. And then we'll close him up. So we have those two. Now we'll knock out our third. Then we'll put this pretty thing together. I love that dragonfly charm. It started with the dragonfly charm and these square beads. And I was like, oh yeah, they need to go together. They should be friends. Okay, last one here. Boy, I got out a bunch of crimps, didn't I? Gonna wrap it up in my hand. Grab a hold of that crimp tube and pull, well, hold on, I lost the crimp tube. Grab a hold of the crimp tube and pull up on the strand as I squeeze that crimp. Then you just squeeze it the rest of the way. Make sure you get all the way down in there. Okay, it's all closed up. So we have our 3 strands. Excellent. Let's get some jump rings out. Let's see what size we're wanting. I'm wanting a couple that's that size. And then for connecting the 3 strands, I want one of the medium size here. And then we'll get out one, oh, I guess the dragonfly has one. We'll get one for the charms. And then we'll just get an extra out. All right. So we'll open this guy up. And we'll pop them off and on in the order that we are wanting them. What's up, little guy? Oh, the way I was angling it, that's what's up. Okay, then we'll close him up. Then we'll go in that same order. And we'll close him up. Nice. So then now, them all in their little spot there. There they go. All right, so then now we are going to, actually I might go ahead and just connect that directly. Actually, I will. Do I want to do that? I usually keep them separate. I'm just afraid it's going to be too long. You'd think after all these I make that I would have it down to a science, but hold on, I don't like that. Okay, how about we open that up a little more? A little bit more. Some days, me and jump rings. Okay. Then on the other side, we will connect him. Love, love that guy. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so for our charms and dangles, I guess his jump ring's okay. gonna put him down here on this ring. And then I'm gonna close him better. There we go. And then I'm gonna get a bigger jump ring. Pop these guys on. I just did like one with a bicone and one of those topaz beads, one that has an Amazonite chip and a little antique bronze bead, one that's just one of those topaz by itself. Just and I'm going to put it right in there. Okay, I have to know. Here's the one I'm wearing today. Love it. Oh, it'll be perfect. Look, look, look. Yes. Yes, 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 that's mine. Look. Oh. I just love my bracelets. And I wanted this to be mine. If I was going to sell this or give it away, I would redo that tough strand, this one. Not that it's not okay, but it's just different than the other ones. It's not as flowy. But look at this beauty. Then we have our little charms here. Our dragonfly on this side. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, bracelet number 1's done. I'm gonna put this box up to give us some room. We'll put this bracelet right there. Now, let me get out the next one. Okay, bracelet number 2. So what we are pulling from the Dollar Bead Box for this are these beautiful little tulip beads. So we have these coming in there, and aren't those so cool? I love that color combination, and I thought it went beautifully with the Imperial Jasper. We'll be back to that. So I'm using the tulip beads. I have some super duos, some of the triangle beads, I have some of these little faceted opaque little rondelles. I have the gold lined crystals, and then these little bitty fire polished guys. And we're gonna make a double strand. I also pulled in from my stash this little check glass leaf guy, and he is going to be a dangle. So what I'm thinking, I want this to be kind of a different bracelet. Oh, hold on, we gotta look at this Imperial Jasper, you guys. We gotta look at this. Look at the way it shines through. These are gorgeous. I love them. I got these from Joann's Fabrics. And aren't those beautiful? Imperial Jasper coins. Oh, look at that one. The way that gold flecks through there. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Okay, so on one of the strands, I want these guys. And I think we'll do one of these on both sides. And then let's do a triangle with the flat side going towards this rondelle, and then another triangle with the flat side going towards that rondelle. See how we have that there. And then come back in here. Do I want to? No. No, we'll go back to Imperial Jasper. And then we'll just do that again. So that's what's going to be for this strand. Super simple, super cute. Our jasper, I just love it. I love it. I wish I would have gotten another strand. I need to see if they still have some, and if so, I need to gobble up another strand. I do believe so. Okay, and then I think that's going to finish out the strand. That's cute. Super cute. So then for our second strand, let's do, this keeps, you hear the clink, 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 clink. Sorry. All right, let's do this. Let's do one of our crystal beads, and let's do 3 of our super duos. And I love the way these are gonna hang. They're so cool. I love that in the box they give us that variety. I think that's super cool. Then we'll put one of these little fire polish guys in between these 2 tulips. So here on the other side. Tulip, fire polish, tulip. So then when this is all together, most likely these guys will do this. Super cool. I like them. What am I doing? Wrong guy. I think they finally let that dog inside. He stopped barking. Feel bad for the guy. So cute. And that's all there will be to it really for this. We're going to toggle this one, so we'll have a little toggle for it. Then we'll have our double strand. So I'm going to get these guys cinched up, making sure they're the same size. Let's make sure of their size. About 5.5. So yeah, with the toggle we should be good because I'm gonna double jump ring him. So I'm gonna I'll get out my jump rings when I'm done. I'm gonna finish out these ends. We'll be right back here. Okay, so got out some jump rings. I have closed these guys off. So we're gonna just put them together. So we'll get out our pliers. We're going to get a bigger jump ring. And with the bigger jump ring, we're going to pop these guys on together. We'll just close them up. To the other side. That way we have these guys both together. And then we'll go ahead and put on one of our jump rings. I should have done that on the other side. Then we'll open up that jump ring. We'll pop another one on. Then we'll pop our last one open. Pop. We'll get our last one open. Okay, and then the other side. Pop him on, the other jump ring. Grab other jump ring. And the toggle. Okay, now I didn't get out because I do want this guy to be on a little jump ring. So let me make sure he's all the way closed. Then we'll get a little jump ring. How about littler? This one should do. Then we're going to put him, back on the jump ring. Put him back on the jump ring. Then we'll go this middle one. Oh my, Amy. He doesn't want to be on there, I don't think. Okay. All right, bud. We'll go with the other side. Oh, does he need to be open more? My goodness, Amy. Silly, silly. Okay. Let's see the sizing on this one. Yeah, that works. It's pretty. Okay, so we have 2 bracelets. The next one's my favorite. That's kind of rude. Sorry, little bracelets that I have down here. It might be my favorite. How about that? It might be my favorite. Okay, let me get it out. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna do a double strand, and I've already prepped the first strand, and all I did was I took this chain and I used little agate. These are little agate guys. And then I also have some drugs, and I just put one on each and every link. This is cut to, let's see what it's cut to. This is cut to almost 6. I'm going to shorten it by taking off these extras. And so I'm going to shorten this down to about 5 1/4 because I have this and I want to use it. So I'll cut off, let me go ahead and do that. cut off these 3 and we'll connect to the same last one that that last gemstone is connected to. Okay, so we'll do that. So now that one's prepped. So with our strand, beautiful, right? So from Dollar Bead Box, I have these little check glass guys. We're going to use all 3 of these. And I love the little lines that go through these butterflies. Just beautiful. And that's actually what inspired me to get these. I got these from Joann's Fabrics. Just says, and I just got these yesterday from there. And it just says agate on there. So they're coated in like this Picasso, white and Picasso coating. The little gemstones that I have that I'm using, these are just little agates, little 4mm faceted agates. Love them. And in combination of everything with the extra little drops that we have, that's an entire strand of agate that's used on this bracelet. Okay, and then I have a little bit of Drux, and I have my copper clamshell or lobster claw clasp bead caps, and then these also came from the box. So we're gonna get it going. So I want this guy in the center. I want him in the center, and I believe on either side of him, I'm wanting one of our copper, a gemstone, and a copper spacer. So copper spacer, gemstone, copper spacer. And then let's do one of these guys. So I want to bead cap them. So let's put one of these on with a bead cap. Cool. So then we'll do another bead cap. Of our agates and a bead cap. And then from here, let's do, because I think our butterflies are going to be at the end, like on both of the ends here. So yeah, let's do another series here. Actually, we might have enough room. Let me try to go ahead and put these on here. I knew I wanted all these together, but I didn't know exactly how for this bracelet because I utilized my time on that. And so I got out these and I'm like, oh yeah, that'd probably be about right. Okay, and I'm putting a Druk on each side of our little butterflies. I love the coloring on these butterflies so much. Let's see our length so far. We're not going to be able to do another one of these guys. So let's see. Actually, yeah, we could end with those because I was out of the agates. Okay, let's end with them. Let's see what that size is. No, I'm gonna put the butterflies at the end. Yeah, butterflies at the end, for sure. And considering that was what I was originally thinking, so I sometimes just don't sway from your original thought. Oh, but sometimes you do, and you can have great ideas. Just go with it. You know, that's what it's all about. Try it. If it doesn't work out, take it off, do it again. Just like I just did. And that I do often. Because that's what it's all about, is trying. Try this, try that. If it doesn't work, take it off, try it again. Yeah, they'll be cool at the ends. They'll kind of flank it all down at the ends. I like it that way. Okay, I'm going to get, we need copper. And we'll close him off. First, we'll bead bug him. Yeah. Important stuff. I just let him go all the way down. Here we go. So after this, I'm going right into my next project, and I'm really excited about that project. So I'm hoping today, Sunday, fingers crossed, you guys, that I'll have 2 videos released today. This one sometime around noon, and the next one this evening. Just wrapped him up, giving a pull as I squeeze that crimp. There it goes. Very bottom part, it didn't want to, just kept slipping. So cool. Super cool. Okay, so we need jump rings. And then our final bracelet will be done. Let's get a couple of these babies as well for our dangles. Then we'll see where we are with this. Okay, so we'll come down here to the very end guy. There you are. Need to pop that guy out of there. He was evicted. I'm gonna go through that last link and then through our clamshell connector. I'm gonna go ahead and pop another jump ring on there. Then we'll come down here to the other side. Get one of the bigger jump rings. Grab this very last guy and our other clamshell connector. Beautiful. Love it. Oh, that needs to be closed better. I'm on a roll with not closing things right today. It's not a good roll to be on. Oh, hey, I wanted to put one of these other jump rings on anyways. What size? This size. Okay. And then from here, on this jump ring, I'm going to open him up, connect that leather, close him up. Put him on. Now, as if we didn't have enough dangles, we're going to add dangles because, you know, we've got to make sure we have enough. Got to make sure. So let's see. Let's come in here with this guy. We'll put a couple on him. We'll come in here on the leather. Is it on there? Close him up. Okay. I thought I got out a couple of the baby ones. Must not have. Get a couple dangles on there. And then let's get out another baby. Make sure he's closed all the way. I used my one-step looper for all of these, and it was lickety split. I got them on there, I put all of them on there, and then just went through one after another with the one-step looper, and it worked really well. Really well, really quick. Oh, I'm out of. Stay on there, little guy. They're so tiny. Come here. There he goes. Boy, he was a struggle. Was that it? Nope, there's one more. It's hard to see them. Maybe this one we'll put here. Okay, Let's check this one. I'm worried this one might be a little big. Oh, no, not at all. Oh, look at it, you guys. So cool. I love bracelets. I love them, I love them. Beautiful. So here we go. We have 3 new bracelets for me to start wearing. Yes. I hope you like these, guys. I hope you like these. If you do like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you feel inclined to, I would love if you would share, if you would comment. It really helps support me in this channel. And until we meet back here on this bead mat, which will be really soon, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye, friends.